Quando a GrassValley adquiriu a Sun no começo de 2018, nasceu a maior fabricante de equipamentos broadcast do mercado. Diante de um cenário onde grandes empresas de tecnologia puxam quais serão as próximas tendências, é muito importante conhecer qual é o futuro da empresa e sua visão de longo prazo. É por isso que a Panorama Audiovisual está aqui no IBC 2018 para conversar com Tim Shoulders, CEO da GrassValley. Thank you very much for receiving us. First thing I'm going to ask, after Sun acquisition, GrassValley became the largest manufacturer on the broadcast industry. We have an industry that's mainly based on private tech. We don't see too many tech institutes creating technology. We've seen this coming from the companies. So do you feel some responsibility from GrassValley to be the leading role of technology development nowadays?
Yeah, we certainly do. GrassValley, with such wonderful R&D resources at our disposal as we've grown over the years, it really presents us with a unique opportunity to be a leader in the broadcast market space. And with that, I do think there comes some responsibility to our customers to make sure they have technology that allows them to flourish.
After GrassValley acquired Sam, there's a lot of rumors that Belden, the father company, is going to acquire a lot of other companies. Do you feel it's harder to work with these rumors happening all the time?
No, actually, I think it's quite exciting that we have a parent company that's interested in the broadcast space and willing to invest in GrassValley and invest in the broadcast space. And it gives us quite a bit of freedom, not only to grow technology organically, within our R&D departments, but also seek out technologies that are developed externally and bring those to market and incorporate those into our products, as we do future acquisitions. So I think it's quite exciting.
But the rumors atmosphere, does that prejudice some sense?
To be honest with you, I think it has some marketing value. I don't think it's bad.
We've seen a lot of consolidation in the broadcast market. Sam GrassValley is an example of that. And I feel that in the near future we'll be seeing an industry made of a bunch of big hardware manufacturers and a lot of software startups. Do you agree with that? How do you see the future of the industry?
Yeah, I think that's probably a reasonable point of view. I can say we think there's further consolidation yet to be had on traditional broadcast suppliers. There are also some big entrants coming in on the software side, in addition to the startups, but that's where having a real strong, stable foundation as a technology provider who does hardware and software is helpful, because then we can seek out and find the best of technologies in those startups, invest in them, bring them to market with our global reach, and grow the GrassValley business to provide meaningful solutions for years to come.
Does this consolidation create any animosity between the customers and broadcasters, since they have now fewer options to choose from?
Actually, I like to think it brings us deeper into our relationships with our key customers. Of course, it's always unsettling when you bring businesses together. Sometimes you have to eliminate duplicate functions, and that can be a challenge to do that in a way that that's not harmful to your customers. Having the ability to address more of the customer's workflow allows us to make that workflow more efficient and provide value to the customer.
We always see this consolidation happening in the West, between Western companies. And the Asian companies seems to me like untouchable entities of the industry. How do you see this difference between West and East in the industry?
Yeah, that's an interesting observation. Integrating companies requires a merger of cultures. The companies have to be available. And I think from a cultural standpoint, I can see there are probably more challenges in bringing Asian companies and Western companies together. And maybe that's one reason you see it's less prevalent in the industry. Asian companies tend to be more closely held, so it's not as fluid of a market.
Does GrassValley have a roadmap towards investing more on software-based products in the near future?
Yeah, certainly. We see our solutions migrating off of bespoke proprietary hardware into virtualized software solutions that can run on a variety of hardware, and then ultimately, into the cloud, where they can be accessible from anywhere across multiple devices. And I think we're following that evolution in technology and helping our customers be more efficient in the process.
There's a lot of gurus nowadays, tech gurus, saying that broadcast is dying, that there's no future for on-air TV. Does GrassValley have a B plan in case of these gurus are right?
Yeah, that's interesting. So we've done a lot of research at GrassValley about this case because, of course, we're very interested in how to steer the company toward the future. And over 80% of our customers' revenues are still derived from traditional linear playout. Now, it's not always over the air. Sometimes it's through a cable service, a satellite service, and linear broadcasting is still important. And I think there's a role for that, and there will be a role in the future. While digital is growing faster and is an area that's growing, and we will embrace it at GrassValley and help our customers manage through their transition to digital platforms. And I'm excited to see how the company evolves over time. If we look 10 years down the road, I think digital will be a very big part of what we do at GrassValley.
Mr. Shoulders, thank you very much for your time. Para saber o que pensam as principais cabeças da indústria podcast, continue acompanhando a Panorama Audiovisual em todas as redes sociais e também pelo nosso portal www.panoramaaudiovisual.com.br. Até a próxima!